Okay. Now let's talk about what's her name? Miss Jackson and Nelly and Ashanti. So Miss Jackson and Nelly was together, but Miss Jackson and Nelly had broke up. Miss Jackson is claiming that she wanted to give each other, she wanted them to give each other space, kind of like to come back together, right? But it didn't happen. Nelly ended up getting back with Ashanti and ended up marrying Ashanti, of course, having her back, they having a baby and living good life. You know what I'm saying? So her plan kind of backfired. Okay. Now this is the thing. Everybody's saying, oh, she's stupid. Why would she do that? You know, this and that. You know, people saying, oh, this is how she would make your right wrong or whatever. You know, this is when you make your rights wrong. I mean, your wrongs right or whatever. Whatever the case, however they go. Nonetheless, we all agree when they say absence makes the heart grow fonder. Right? We all agree with that, right? That is what she was trying to do. I wish I would stop getting on her ass about it, because people do. Sometimes you need to step back to see what you really want, right? It may not have went in her favor. However, she did what she needed to do to try to figure out what they wanted to do, right? But this is where Shantae went wrong. Chantel, whatever her name is, Miss Jackson. When I used to watch her show, when I used to watch their show, she don't have no kids. She's not into, she was ready to live a life of like just a him and her life. You know what I'm saying? And Nelly is a family guy. He's a nigga that like family, right? So if he a nigga that like family, Chantel is Miss Jackson. She's the woman that's like, I'm about living luxury life. You know what I'm saying? Living in my luxury life, doing what I do, you know, living like that. Excuse me. She wasn't coming off as a family girl, right? Not to say she don't fuck with him. She just wasn't coming off as a family girl. Also, this is where another place where people go wrong at. She said she was still keeping in contact with his mama. Me and his mama, we was hella cool. You know what I'm saying? We used to talk on the phone all the time. This is where people go wrong. And you being cool with my family ain't gonna get you in the door with me. That's the reason why I say when people go out and they start dating, they be like, niggas wanna, oh, how many kids you got? How many motherfucking Christmas lists do you need? What you need, the Christmas list? Don't get caught up in these kids, cause these kids can't keep you around. You heard me? Cause motherfuckers want to get cool with your kids to make, oh well, the kids like me, so she like, I ain't gonna like you just cause my kids like you, nigga. I don't even. We mad ain't that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you think. If I stay close to the mama, I can stay close to him and stay on his tail. Bitch, that don't work. That don't work. So she thinking that she can go through the mama and keep up with Nelly. That nigga gonna do what he wanna do. He gonna fly off the motherfucking handle how he wanna fly off the handle. What you should have did was excuse me, y'all. What she should have did was either figure out at the time, is this really what I want? Right? Is this really what he want? Once I had a conversation about that, as opposed to you just saying, oh, well, I'm going to give you some space. Because sometimes a nigga already wanted to leave. He was waiting on you. You get your heart broke. Because really, he might not have had the balls to leave you at the time yet. He like, damn, I need to leave her ass, but she gonna be crying. It's gonna be all types of fuck shit going on. I'm gonna let her leave me first. He just wanted you out the door. He wanted you to leave so you look like you got the upper hand. That's what he kind of wanted. But it didn't work out like that. He was already out the door. He was waiting on you. You just didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be in a relationship and you be like, I want to break up with this nigga. But you know that this nigga, when you break up with him, you know he gonna stalk you. You know it's gonna be some uneasy ass shit. So you be trying to do things to make this nigga break up with you, and he never do it. You be like, oh my God, I'm still in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how Nelly was. Trying to do little shit so she'd just break up with him. But she wasn't doing it. She wasn't catching. And then she just finally was like, made it seem like, fuck this nigga. I'm finna break it off with him. I don't fuck with him or whatever. And I'm gonna leave him. And I bet he gonna miss me when I'm gone. Girl, no, he not. You know why he didn't? Because he didn't like you no more. You just didn't know it. Y'all. Miss Jackson, it is not funny, sweetheart. It's not funny because your pain is not supposed to pleasure me. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you was trying to do, but you need to know the parameters around when you leaving somebody. Do they really like you? Because motherfuckers don't like you. They pretending that they like you at the time, and they want out themselves. So that's what I'm saying. She got the ass end of the stick because shit, he wanted out. He didn't give a fuck. He wanted to leave, but he was like, I'm just waiting on her to leave so I can really cut it loose. You know what I'm saying? Because if I leave, she gonna be tripping. The moment I try to fuck with a motherfucker, she gonna be tripping. She gonna be on her little bullshit. So he was waiting on her. He kept probably doing shit like, damn, she ain't broke up with me yet. I'm gonna ignore her ass. I'm gonna do this. Until she got fed up because she wants to be the prize, right? He know that. She thinks that she's the prize. So she's going to leave me. I'm going to get back with old girl who's still looking good, who I still was liking her. We ain't really had no reason to really break up. It wasn't no beef, nothing. It wasn't no beef. It was some salty, you know what I'm saying? Some saltine, but it wasn't no beef. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he could go back over there with Ashanti, because he didn't have no real beef with Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? They just had some, that was young. You know what I'm saying? And there's some shit that just wasn't clicking. That's it. It wasn't no beef though. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, you know, it wasn't none of that. Now, see, him and Miss Jackson, she was a one-off. She was a one-off. She didn't know that she was a one-off. So now he done got with Miss Jackson and thinking that, oh, you know, she it, because Floyd Mayweather had her. So, you know how niggas be thinking, oh, I got Miss Jackson. She it. She not it. A lot of times, the motherfuckers that they imagining is it, they not it. Now, Miss Jackson thought she was it, and now she ain't shit. Now she ain't got nobody. She over here watching this man live his best life. Still cool with his mama. You know what I'm saying? Now she probably mad at the mama like, bitch, you knew that he was going to be trying to get back with the ex? You knew this, bitch? You kept talking to me on the phone. And the mama probably like, well, girl, don't get in that man business. I don't get in y'all's business. But she was over there talking to the mama about Nelly. And the mama was egging her on. I'm going to tell you the truth. The mama was like, well, you know, girl, you know a man going to be a man. He going to do what he going to do, girl. Y'all will be fine. Instead of her being honest and being like, let this nigga go on about his business. And you going on about yours. Y'all ain't make. Two things can be true. You could be cool with me when my son ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? Two things, that's just what it is. Just because you like me don't mean that I'm a good fit for you, right? So, in conclusion, if you deciding that you want to move along, going on about your business, you better know that the other person kind of fuck with you. For real, the long way, strong way. And that they're gonna fight for you. If they not gonna, if they giving you that going on type, they don't like you. They don't like you no more. People fall out of I don't like you no more. They just stop liking you. And they be like, I'm over this. And that's just what it is. So, unfortunately, Miss Jackson got the ass end of the stick, and now she's watching Nelly be happy in a whole relationship, marriage, baby, right away. So you can only imagine how she feel. But like I said, Miss Jackson on the show, she kind of just wanted it to be a her and Nelly thing. She kind of just wanted to live a good life with a man, and they ain't got no, kids and shit like that. She didn't come off as a family girl. She came off as I'm just want to enjoy my life with a man. You know what I'm saying? That's how she came off to me. So, do y'all think Miss Jackson was wrong to separate or put space in between them? You think she did the right thing? Or do you think that she made the biggest mistake of her life? I don't know. I can't call it. But what I can say is, he happy than a motherfucker. Do you hear me? He is happy.